Hello, my friends. This is Bobby D coming to you from the Lombard Philippines. I'm having an awesome day in the Philippines today. Hope you are as well. Where we're from. Hey, today I want to talk to you about the Matriarch Society in the Philippines. The Matriarch Society in the Philippines. Yeah. Now, when we talk about the Philippines, you gotta understand, this is a country where primarily it's traditional culture. The man is the leader and the woman is the follower. Now, pump your brakes. That's the way that is perceived. That is the legality way that the people perceive this country. But here's the thing. When you actually get involved in the life of the people here, and you actually see how the people live, it's not the case. 80% of the people here operate on a matriarch society. Yeah, they do. Matriarchal society is the pinnacle of how this culture operates and functions on a day in, day out basis. Yeah. Now, I discovered this as I began to live here and began to mingle with people. They advised me, wife, significant other, is the one who handles the household. What does a matriarch mean? Well, very simply, matriarch is the head of the family. The one that runs the day in, day out functions of the family. They make the decisions for business. They make the decisions regarding the children. They make the decisions how much money is spent. That is the matriarch's role in the family. Most of the times in the Western culture, there's two options. You have a patriarch and you have a blended, where they're both the man and the woman make decisions. But in the Philippines, the majority of the decisions are made by the women in the household. Now, you may say, I would never do that. That's a terrible thing. I'm the man, I'm the leader. It's okay. Either way, whatever works for you and your family, that's what you should do. This matriarch society works in the Philippine culture and people love it. The men have obligated their responsibilities as far as the household to the women. What do the men do? Well, very simply, their role is to make money, go out, bring in the bread, bring in the bacon, and have the wife distribute it, use it accordingly. She makes the decisions, he lives by her decisions. Now, she gives him a portion of money to go back and forth to work every day, and that is his job, sole function, to make money for the family. Yeah, that's what he does. Now, most of the women here, a lot of them don't work, some of them do. But even if in the case where they do, the women do work, they still function as the head of the family, making the decisions. The man brings his paycheck home to the significant other or wife. Is it fair? Is it right? You have to make the decision. In my family, how do we do it? Very simple. Lisa D and I have designated roles. I handle certain things, she handles certain things. And when we have to make decisions about very important things, we come together and we make those decisions together. But I have to tell you, I am the ultimate decision maker in the family. Go. But that's how we do it. We talk about things, she has certain roles, I have certain roles. But yeah, in the Philippines, one example of how you can tell that family is in a matriarch society, this is a matriarch society, is if you go into the stores, retail establishments, if you go into a restaurant, if you go into a supermarket, if you go into a clothing store, appliances, wherever you go, if you're with your significant other or your wife, they're going to look to the wife every question in every situation. They'll greet you in the store. They'll say, hi ma'am, hi sir. But they'll talk to the woman first. Why? Because this is a matriarch-dominated society. Yeah, it is. Another example, when you're eating dinner or lunch or going out for a meal, and the waiter comes to the table, they will talk to the woman first. And, ma'am, even if you give them the money, even if you pay them, they will bring the money back to the woman. Because the woman is the matriarch in society. She makes the decisions. She handles the money. She handles all financial situations and concerns. And they know that. My first experience with this, when I came out here, I was like, well, why? I gave her my money. Why is she bringing the money to change back to you? And I gave it to her. I was like, what is going on here? And then it was explained to me. We live in a matriarch society. The woman controls household finances, makes all decisions. And the people in the businesses know that. So what does a good business person do? They talk to the decision maker. Yeah, talk to the decision maker. Well, another thing is when you marry a Filipino, in a Filipino wedding, there's a particular unit of coins that you give during the wedding ceremony. And that symbolizes, when you give this to your bride, or bride-to-be during the ceremony, that symbolizes that you're going to allow her to become the matriarch of your family. And you're going to be the breadwinner solely. Just want to give you some food for thought, to let you know, when you come to the Philippines, you're ready to experience the power of the Filipina matriarch in this society. This is Bobby D saying take care, God bless, peace!